In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my powered water system for my camping vehicle. Good day YouTube viewers, my name is Del and welcome to another DIY video. Today marks 260 days in lockdown for Melbourne, so I can't offer you camping videos, but instead I can only show you DIY videos or review videos. We've been told it's only going to be a couple more weeks before we hit 80% and then we'll be allowed to go out camping again. Anyway, let's get on with the video. If you like what you see, don't forget to give this video a like, and if you want to see more of this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. When I bought my King's battery box for my camper trailer a few years ago, they threw in a free portable shower. Now I never use this because if I do go camping, I either go to caravan parks when I go with the family, or if I go bush camping by myself, I just wash myself in the river. So I thought, let's try and put it to better use. With this setup you have two options. You have the temporary option, where you literally just take the cap off, drop the pump in, have a shower or take your water out, whatever you want to do. When you finish, take the pump out, put the cap back on. The option that I'm going to show you is the more permanent version. The parts that I used in the video are obviously the King's portable shower, which looks a bit like this. As I said, it was a freebie, but you can buy them online for about $25. I did have a look on the 4-wheel drive superstore website. They don't seem to stock them anymore, but you can find them on Snowies or Tent World, places like that. They look exactly the same, probably a different brand, but they look exactly the same, and they're still between $25 and $30. You'll also need one of these plastic jerry cans. Make sure you get the one with a wide mouth, because you need to be able to fit that filter or that pump in the mouth. This one also comes with a tap. Obviously I'm not going to use that because I've heard that they sometimes leak, not always. And lastly, a bit of silicone sealer, just to make sure that no dust gets in or water leaks out while you're driving. Another option is to use cable glands, which you can get from Bunnings. They cost less than $2 each.
The first thing that we need to do is drill some holes. The size of the holes will depend on the diameter of your hose and the power cable. So as they say in the classics, measure twice, cut once. My hose has a diameter of 12 millimeters, so I'm going to drill a 16mm hole and put both the hose and the power cable through the same hole. Here goes. Next, remove the tube off the end of the pump and feed the hose through the hole in the cap. Don't forget to add your cable gland too if you're going to use one. And don't tighten the cable gland yet, as you need to make sure that the pump is on the bottom of the jerry can with enough hose length to reach.
With regards to the power cable and getting it through the cap, you won't have to cut it if you've got the same pump as me, because it actually comes wired with a switch, which you can just unscrew. If I can get that a bit closer to the camera. You can just unscrew it and feed the cable through the cap. Now if you do have to cut it, don't stress too much because it's only 12 volts, so you're allowed to rewire it yourself. That sucks. So I don't know if you can see that. Unfortunately I'm going to have to cut it after all because it's soldered onto there very badly. There's literally one piece of wire attached to that switch. Typical King's gear. There you go, simple as that. And the other piece is just as bad. It's got heat shrink on it, but it's not even shrunk. It just slides up and down. So the way I've got the wires, I have to feed the hose from the outside in and the power from the inside out. So I'll put the power through and then I'll squash that a bit to get it in there. Pull that one back onto the pump. Okay, that's that done. And obviously I need to adjust that length to be able to reach the bottom of the jerry can. One thing I do like about these jerry cans. Besides the wide mouth, it's actually got a breather on the back. Put that in there. Down to the bottom. That's bottom. And then adjust the cap accordingly. If there's any gaps between the cap and the hose, I'll put some silicone sealer in there to stop dust getting in. So this power cable is actually really long. That's only the first part, and then there's another section here that goes to the battery. So what I'm thinking is I might actually cut it, even though I said I wasn't going to, and mount the switch on the jerry can, so I don't have to go looking for the switch every time I want to use the water. Stick with me, let's see what we can do. Right, so I've shortened the cable, I've done the soldering, and I'm just going to put the screws back into the switch. And hopefully it's still waterproof. I'll take it out. And then, got to figure out how to mount it up there, or maybe on the side. Maybe I'll put it on the side. Not sure yet. Currently it has a cigarette socket on it, which will fit into the battery box that I've got. Might change it out, I don't know. Also has a shower at the moment, a shower head with water control, but you could swap that out just for a nozzle. I'm going to be using it for drinking water, so as soon as I can get into Bunnings, I'll swap out the hose for some food safe tubing, just so I don't get that horrible flavour. So I can't finish the video without showing you that it actually works. So I've put some water in the bottom of the jerry can, flick on the switch, and there we go. So, pretty good water pressure. I'm happy with that. And the switch works fine. So my soldering's not too bad. So if you've got any other ideas or any other mods that you would do, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more DIY videos. Thanks for watching.